Welcome to the Tolman Self Care Podcast, where we bring our weekly self-care content in easy listening audio format. It's a great way to boost your self-care mindset anytime you're multitasking at home, in the car, or on your morning walk. Now, before we get started with today's episode, a quick word about the content of this recording. The information shared in this podcast is general in nature and is not intended as any kind of medical advice or to replace any diagnosis, treatment or recommendation given to you by your doctor. We always recommend that you do your own research and seek opinion from a licensed healthcare professional before acting on any of this information to ensure its suitability for you and your personal circumstances. We hope you enjoy today's podcast. Now let's get started. Sunscreen. Does it prevent or cause skin cancer? Since the 1980s, mass marketing campaigns have promoted the message that we need to slop on sunscreen to protect against the sun's harmful effects. If you haven't already woken up to the truth about big brand sunscreen and why it should be avoided, it's time to take a closer look at this. For centuries, prior to the introduction of commercial sunscreen, there were actually very few cases of skin cancer. The sun is a vital source of life on Earth and provides nourishment for human health. It delivers vitamin D to the liver, which is essential for optimum body function, and it helps prevent cancers like prostate cancer, bowel cancer, and breast cancer. Sunshine is also a key nutrient for overcoming emotional trauma and depression. When you dig into the statistics, you soon realize there is a compelling relationship between rising rates of skincare diagnosis and heavy promotion of chemical sunscreen products that began over 40 years ago. Skin cancer rates on the rise. The statistics are shocking in Australia. For example, where SunSmart campaigns have been promoted since the early 1980s. According to the Australian Cancer Council's website, 2 in 3 Australians will be diagnosed with skin cancer by the age of 70, and more than 750,000 people are treated for one or more non-melanoma skin cancers each year. The figures are similar per capita for other developed countries, where people have been inundated with advertisements designed to sell commercial sunscreen over these past 4 decades. What causes skin cancer? The cause of skin cancer is not the sun itself. What causes cancer are processed, packaged and chemical foods and a lack of antioxidant-rich fresh fruits and vegetables in the daily diet, grown seasonally in the temperature zone where you live. As well as this, there is mounting evidence to support the carcinogenic dangers of chemical sunscreens. A recent study by the Environmental Working Group found that over 75% of 2,000 sunscreens, covering 257 brands, contained toxic chemicals. The study also noted that some sunscreen ingredients absorb into the blood and some have toxic effects. Some release skin-damaging free radicals in the sunlight, some act like estrogen and disrupt hormones, and several can cause allergic reactions and skin irritation. Toxic and harmful chemicals. If you see any of these ingredients listed below in your sunscreen, you should do some research on these chemicals before continuing to lather them on your skin. Because your skin is cytophilactic, meaning it's like a sponge, it absorbs anything you put on it into your bloodstream, which means if you use a sunscreen product that is laden with harmful chemicals, it's going to contribute to chaos within the body. Carefully check the label when you shop for sunscreen products, and if you notice a long list of chemical ingredients that you can't pronounce, chances are they're toxic chemicals that you should think twice about, or at least do some homework on before using. Sunshine for health. One of the greatest health challenges we face as a society is raising consciousness against the backdrop of misinformation and propaganda that is broadcast through the airways as part of everyday life. Unfortunately, the medical world does not prescribe sunshine as a healthy remedy, though it should, particularly when you consider that it can play a powerful role in helping us to avoid and even heal many common diseases. Most people today need more exposure to sunshine, not less, to prevent malillumination, depression, and weakened immunity. The key is to respect the sun, but not avoid it. Get your fix in the morning before the intensity rises in the middle of the day. Expose as much of your face and body as possible to natural sunlight for at least 15 to 20 minutes wherever you can. This will not only help you to nourish your body via vital immune-boosting nutrients, but also your brain with feel-good molecules that help stimulate emotional well-being, happiness, and joy. natural sunscreen alternatives. If you do have fairer skin and want to venture outside in the heat of the day in summer, there are safe, natural alternatives to chemical sunscreens. The best are plant oils that contain natural sun protection factors, SPFs, which include red raspberry oil, contains high levels of omega-3 and omega-6 essential fatty acids, in addition to antioxidants and natural vitamin E. It has a natural SPF of between 28 and 50 and significant anti-inflammatory properties. Carrot seed oil. Packed with antioxidants, it is a vegetable oil that has a natural SPF of 30 to 40. Carrot seed oil is an essential oil with fragrant properties and high levels of vitamin A. Other cold-pressed plant oils that have natural enzymes that help you to nourish, protect the skin and gradually build a tan include raw coconut oil, SPF 2 to 8, extra virgin olive oil, SPF 2 to 8, avocado oil, SPF 4 to 10, hemp seed oil, SPF 6. For prolonged exposure to the sun, a safe natural alternative is our handcrafted Sun Loves Me. Sun Loves Me is prepared from mango butter, cold-pressed coconut oil, sesame oil, grapeseed oil, shea butter, pomegranate oil, watermelon fruit extract and seed oil, uncoated non-nano-zinc oxide, coconut and mango oils. It's a completely natural product without the harmful nanoparticles that are commonly found in regular sunscreen products. It provides both sun protection and hydrating benefits and is ideal whenever you're going to be spending time outdoors in the sun. Zinc oxide is an effective non-toxic material that has been used for thousands of years and will protect the skin from excess UVA, B and C rays. The main takeaway: it's important to look past the fear campaigns and to realise that sunlight is a vital source of life and provides abundant nutrients and health benefits that should not be avoided. Without the sun, there would be little to no life on Earth. Your role is to simply be more conscious about the harmful effects of chemical sunscreen and to instead choose safer, natural alternatives. You'll not only have peace of mind whilst in the sun, but will also greatly benefit your mental, emotional and physical health and well-being and your resistance to disease. This concludes today's episode, and we hope you gained value from the tips and insights shared. Remember, the true foundations of self-care have always been the 7 principles of health: air, water, sunshine, walking, whole foods, non-toxic relationships, and passion. And your only job is to embrace them as part of your life. If you're looking for personal care, skincare, or whole food products you can trust, visit our online store at tolmanselfcare.com. Lastly, if you enjoyed today's episode, we'd really appreciate it if you share it with a friend and leave us a review on your podcast platform. Thanks for listening, and we look forward to being with you in the next episode.